Hey everybody! Time for some Return to Ravnica. I am drinking Stella Artois for this draft. Cracked my first one, and hopefully I'll be drunk by the end of it in my experiment in drunk drafting. So I'm looking at Underworld Connections. Reasonable first pick, I think. I don't know where the best home of it is. Maybe it's the Tavern Swindler deck. Coin flipping madness. Stab Wound's gonna be gone. Not a whole lot else in this pack. So we'll just slam this and see where it takes us. Okay, we could go big with Shrieking Affliction, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. I think Annihilating Fire is calling to me. I don't know if I've drafted Rakdos online yet. Rakdos Control? Is that a thing? Otherwise, we could go Izzet with a Black Splash. Doesn't seem to be strong green, so we'll go Gari's kind of out. Yeah, let's just slam this. Rakdos Ringleader, not a good card. So we can go Jailbreaker, Locust, Sluiceway. I think Jailbreaker's fine here. Nothing makes me want to go blue. And I don't know if this is going to be good in the where we end up. I think it's better just to take the 4-drop. So, slam. I hear Slum Reaper is a little undervalued. It's better than what it appears to be. Another option is Lobber Crew. We get pretty defensive with some nice defenders. I don't think Slum Reaper hurts us too much. It's that or the Key Rune. But I'm not sure if we're going to go green. And Lobber Crew's a fine body to have. It certainly beats the Dagger Gnome Imp, which I think only belongs in Golgari. Could be undervaluing Slum Reaper here. I'm trying to think of low drops I wouldn't mind sacking, but I can't, so we're going to take a Lobber Crew. More Lobber Crew. Maybe this is the deck. Other options, Mind Rod, Void Wielder. But we'll just take the crew. Ooh, throw kill. That's what I'm going to read as a signal. So, slamming that. Grape Trail is not something I'm looking forward to. Maybe I just slam the Guildgate to keep us kind of open to blue. I want to play this card. If that's Slum Reaper tables, that could be pretty gnarly. This is so expensive. I think it's close to being unplayable. I'm just going to slam Guildgate. We need one for our defender. And I don't mind picking it up here. I'm going to take Electromancer over the Swindler. I don't like flipping coins. And this could... I mean, what is this? Multicolored? Yeah. Pairs well here. And maybe we can get some Thought Flares or something sweet. Pyroconvergence. Yeah, let's try that out. Skullrend. And discards at random. Let's do that or a big beater. Yeah, let's try and make this Pyroconvergence work. And slam the Skullrend here. And in that same vein... actually, Dispel is just, I think, going to be better. Well, we already have all... Let's try this multicolor thingamabob out. Let's see if this is an archetype. So I think I'm going to be looking for probably 10 multicolored spells, hopefully good ones. So Shred Freaks and Cacklers go up in pick value. And Skywatch and Skin, not too shabby. And also with Goblin Electromancer, Skullrend actually comes reasonably good. I think it has a whole lot more impact on turn 4. Almost like a bad Lightning. Although the random element's a little better. Oh boy. That's a second stab wound that we're not going to get. But Chaos Imps is the bomb diggity. And maybe we'll probably get this Rakdos Charm back for the board. Or actually, Golgari Longlegs would be a good card to table. But slamming big beaters. And 7 mana for Strike Haste. Or we could just go with the 4-drop. I don't mind Cobble Root as a card. Although Racketeer might be good in this deck. We have enough ground defense. And we don't have any evasion to get this guy through. So maybe the cycling's just better. But what am I saying? There's a Void Wielder here. We're slamming that. Blue is looking like reality, so let's take that card. It seems like we're just going to be trying to get late game value with Pyro Convergence. I guess. And what do we get? Ooh. What is this, third pick? We're definitely slamming this. Third pick Mortars. Deal. So red is definitely... Oh, nice. Impact is good, but this guy is a legit bomb, especially with our Vankant 4-drop. This weird would be lovely if it tabled, although very unlikely. Is this the Havoc Festival deck? I think we're better off just taking Fixing. How big do we want to go? No, I'm just gonna get the Fixing here. Is this my table? I've played this in a few real life drafts, and it has won me games, and it's actually pretty damn good with Lobber Crew. You can ping it and kind of get a little advantage in that regard to make sure it always rounds up, but I'm just going to take Fixing. The unexciting but necessary Fixing. Staticaster is a fine card. It's a good trick, and it helps make this Pyro Convergence a reality, which I do want to happen. I want to try it out. So we're going to take that over Dead Reveler, I think, which isn't the best in our deck. We're not the typical beat face Rakdos build. I think Launch Party is fine here. And, ooh, Long Legs. We'll take that. Helps with our convergence. Another Chemist's Trick. Is that what we're looking for? What's this? Exile Graveyard, Destroy Artifact. 1 damage to each creature per controller. I think I just want the Chemist's Trick. It's not ideal in our deck, but at the very least it's kind of a mild fog. And maybe we can, double block and get a little fringe value out of it. I've seen people get hosed by this card where it's stuck in your hand because you don't want to play it. So I'm going to take the 7-drop. And I'm going to take Teleportal? How are we getting in? We're really defensive. Teleportal can win games, but I think we might be better served on this Essence Backlash. Due to our Electromancer, it gets a little better. That's my logic. Gonna take Doorkeeper, since we already have an awesome amount of defenders. Search Warrant. Probably 6 skin in the sideboard. All of our creatures are pretty beefy. Bell's Lizard, sorry bro. So I'd be happy with another Electromancer, a Thought Flare, is what I'm always looking for. Fireman's Foresight, however, is not. I'm tempted just to hate the Guild Mage here, because it's such a good card, and nothing is really good for us here. I mean, maybe an Action Injunction, Batterhorn. I mean, all this crap will probably table Skullrend as well. And this is just what I want: a Mizium skin, Chemistry, or I could get Mizium Mortars and Annihilating Fire. But nuts to that, we're just going to take this Guild Mage and hate it out of the draft. That is the worst way to start pack 3. I mean, I'd rather have a Fixing. I'd take a Guildiate instead of hating a card. Another Statcaster or a Weird. Foil. Weird is just such a good card. Staticaster does get better in multiples. But this won't table, and this might. I don't think people regard this highly. And Weird is just such a good 2-drop. So it looks like we're pretty much is it with the Black Splash. And I do like 2 Void Wielders, but I'm a sucker for Fixing. Rich's Authority. Another good card. Yeah, I think we're pretty decent. I'm just taking Fixing. Shred Freak. Tear 'em on our deck. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Pyro Convergence. And that's playing some mediocre cards. Actually, no, 7 with the long legs. And 8 with the weird. So this card becomes a reasonable pick late when you draw into it with Pyro Convergence on the table. Other option is Electrickery. Oh, Shred Freak sucks, but I'm taking it. Actually, I'm taking Inspiration here. Rogue's Passage would also be good. But I want to draw cards. I always like to have, if I'm playing blue, I want some type of draw spell. Psychic Spiral? Only 1 Doorkeeper. Let's take on the Promenade. Fixing for days. Rune Wing or Cobble Root. Our flame's a little weak. And I like drawing cards. God, I hope that wheels. That'd be so good for us. Blister Coil Weird. What a bad card. But what do I take over it? Not a card. Niche sideboard card. Which I'd only bring in against Grove the Guardian. Hate green. This card is reasonable, but not in our deck. But I think we're looking okay. I would like some life gain, but that's not going to happen in these colors. We could do it. Am I going to play 2 Skullrends? Do I want to be that guy? I think this card is going to be better than Fireman's Foresight. I'm not gonna play Mizium Skin. Dynacharge isn't for us. Yeah, I'm just taking another Skullrend. Oh, sweet! That is lovely. Uh, yeah, I'll take a Batterhorn over a Cobble Brute. Nice. So I think we really nudged ourselves in red. Guild feud not happening. Sorry. So we're definitely good on red. Blue could have been better. Black was pretty thoroughly cut from us, but I think we'll do okay. Maybe we could cut black altogether. See what that looks like. Oh, and then we lose our Skull Wrens. Zoom Scene gone. Just Coil Weird probably gone. Doorkeeper Inspiration. I hope no one minds my my angry rap music. Maybe I'll get something a little friendlier to the ears on. With Winamp. Oh no. Shoutcast, do it. Alright, where were we? So let's just take the black out for now to see what it looks like. Leave this in. That's 23. Oh, no. That's gotta go. So if we're gonna play Pyro Convergence, that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I like Electricity main deck. So it's reasonable. Good with Staticaster. So Long Legs is a bit of a stretch. Jailbreak is a good body. Launch Party is pretty good. The Skull Wrens are... I'm not sure. Thrill Kill is a bomb. I do kind of want to play these Skull Wrens. I haven't played them yet. Maybe 2 is too many. Could very well be dead most of the time. How good is this black? I know Underworld Connection is pretty dope. What is this? How is this deck winning? Big Fatties. Thrill Kill is really good. One of my favorite cards in the set. Doorkeeper is still good. Yeah, I think we just cut black. Make things simple. 15 creatures. Anything better? Shred Freak is pretty terrible. Maybe I'm better off just playing 2 Chemist's Tricks. But nothing, none of my stuff kills anything. I could splash a Jailbreaker pretty easily. That's worthy of a splash. Pyro Convergence currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, homie. You're too hard to do. That'll be worth splashing for black. Launch Party, our removal, pretty decent. What would I want to huck with a launch party? Could cut Batterhorn for... I don't really need many low drops. This looks like a fine build, I think. Underworld Connections might be a little hard to cast, but I think we'll do alright. Lots of red, lots of blue. Ooh, that's triple red. Red, red. I don't think we should have trouble playing anything. That's 5 sources. Underworld Connections might be the only stretch, but I think it's worth the stretch. You want to hit double red on turn 3, which shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I think our mana should be fine. So, this deck is slow and janky and weird and limited win cons, but hey, I don't know what till you try it. Actually, Guild Feud. What does it do? Terrible things? So bad. I definitely played Conjured Currency before I played Guild Feud. Launch Party is my only thing I'm thinking about bringing in. My creatures aren't all that amazing. Hard removal. I don't really have a kill anything card. So in that regard, Launch Party could be pretty good. It does combo nicely with Rune Wing. I think we may want it. Could take out the Backlash, but I like a counterspell. Chemist's Trick? I don't think that belongs in here. Getting them to attack into our walls doesn't really help us any. This should be unleashed most of the time. Jailbreaker can kill something. Thrill Kill. Yeah, I think Launch Party is going to be better than Chemist's Trick. This was just in my mind because of Pyroconvergence, which didn't come to fruition, sadly. But this is where we're going to play, so let's start it up. Round 1, here we come.